I'm Bill Sargent. I'm a former Chief Deputy Clerk for Elections in Galveston County, and I strongly oppose this legislation. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm about election integrity. If administered properly, countywide voting works and works well. It's the same as early voting. So, do we want to get rid of early voting as well? Or do we want to go back to all paper poll books and all paper ballots? During Q&A, I can tell you what I've experienced with both of those. Countywide voting uses less equipment. I've overseen both, as I said before. Countywide voting is less expensive because it takes less equipment to do that. Voters love countywide voting. Many voters who don't know what precinct they're in, have no idea. And they come into the polling place during precinct-specific voting, and they show up and don't know what precinct they're in. So you got to look through every single book in that voting location to find out which precinct they're in. And then it may not even be that's the place where they vote. Some might say that yet we shouldn't make things easier for quote stupid voters unquote who don't know their polling location, but I don't think that's true. I think our job is to make it so that voters can vote and vote easily and make sure it's still secure. There is one place where you could change countywide voting, and that's, I can go in, because of the time, I can go in more detail later. But in large counties, you have so much data being posted back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that the poll books cannot keep up with who has voted, which opens it to a person maybe voting twice, going to a different location and voting a second time. So you could exclude large counties, say county is over 1.5 million registered voters. I'll be glad to try to answer any questions. I've got more, but time's running out. So.
Thanks, Mr. Sargent. And we'll have questions at the end, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will.
All right.